Coming up on KSUniverse. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees are out. Did your favorite band make it? Probably not. Mine did. Then on Movie Fights, get ready to play your best drum solo because it's Whiplash versus Drumline. J.K. Simmons scares me. A lot. And finally, on Palbum, the guys bring on the noise. And I'm seizing. Wait, someone help me. That and more with your host, the girl who can sing higher than a C, Katie Boyle.
Hello, and welcome to KSUniverse. Have you guys ever stopped to wonder just how expansive our universe really is? I mean, just pondering life's questions with the knowledge that we are careening through time and space at unfathomable speeds and that nothing really matters. It kind of puts life into the sad and puny perspective. I mean, really, why am I here? Why does any of this matter? I don't even know what I'm doing with my life.
Katie.
God?
No, it's your producer.
Oh, hey, Kim.
Okay, it sounds like you're having a rough day, but we need you to cheer up for the people. They are counting on you.
That is a fantastic point. I mean, I could be anyone, anywhere, and yet I'm here with you, and you're here with me. Let's not waste these precious moments we have left. Instead, let's spend them discussing the important things like the Rock and Roll Hall inductees and Summit Street construction and shortcuts to class, really, out of like the entire of everything that we're
Katie.
Right. Happy and having a great time. Come along, my little ducklings. There's a great show to be watched here on KSUniverse. Well, why be sad and question the universe all by myself? After all, misery loves company. And with me tonight is convinced that Mars bars are imported from Mars, Erin. Her dream vacation spot is Alpha Centauri, Marcella. And still trying to figure out how Uranus became a planet name, Brandon. People are being turned into rocks because their music was so good. That's not right, I'm sorry. People are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for good music. Do you guys agree with the list?
I do.
No Jonas Brothers, not happy.
Hey, my bae Janet Jackson, she's on there. I'm pretty content.
All right, Janet Jackson, fair enough.
I actually don't agree with the list. I think it's I don't think they're that relevant, honestly.
Can you guys name, who can you name on the list that's been inducted?
Oh wow,
Obviously
pop
Janet
quiz.
Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson's one.
The Cars,
Cars.
Shaka Khan,
Shaka
yes,
Khan.
You're
the
nailing it.
Smiths,
NWA.
yes, NWA. There's
That's
Deep
already more
Purple.
than I can name, and I'm looking at the list right now.
Wait, I got more. The Spinners.
Oh, dang.
Breaking them out.
I got
Cheap
it.
Trick.
Wait, do I get a prize
Oh,
at
that's
the
a good
end?
one.
Yes.
You get a high five.
Get a high five.
From Marcella.
Can I sing? Can I be the nominee? I want to be a nominee.
No,
I can
but no,
sing.
stick to
like,
this.
oh,
Stick to
yeah.
Here we go.
So if you
Oh,
guys
God.
are crazy about who made it in, who would you like to see in
Journey.
Journey?
Yes, definitely.
Separate
Journey.
Ways.
Yeah.
You can sing Separate Ways for us. I'd enjoy that.
Actually, that's the song I don't know.
Actually, that is the
It's my
one
guilty
that I
pleasure in jail.
Don't stop believing.
Is this just like a sing-off? I wasn't ready. I didn't come prepared.
Here, go ahead. Wait, is Beyonce in Rock and Roll?
She should
Yes.
be.
Her
Yes,
stuff,
she
She is? Okay,
She
sing
is.
Her
Beyonce's
clothes are.
song.
Yep.
Her clothes are.
I have seen them.
She should be. She's hot.
Yeah.
She is hot.
Her dresses are really small. If you go and you look at them, they're like, dang girl, you just had a baby and you were in that.
Right.
Yes.
Goals right there.
Yes.
The list, I don't know. I don't know half the people on the list because I don't listen to their music. I mean, maybe people from like the last generation was like, yes, work, but
I've
no.
definitely heard my parents talk about more than half of these.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I've listened to Deep
that's my
Purple.
knowledge.
They're pretty good. Janet Jackson, I kind of listened to a little bit of her, and that's about it.
All right, well, let's see what our viewers had to think about the list. Yes, they're all great. No, I don't really like any of them. Hey, why isn't my band on the list? There you have it. We all just want to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just peachy. Now, let us go on to what I can only hope is a movie fight rock opera with Dylan and Megan.
Hello and welcome to Movie Fights. I'm Dylan and I'll still remember my guitar exercises until I die.
And I'm Megan, and I can play so many instruments that I'm a one-woman band.
That's pretty cool. But you know what's cooler than a one-woman band?
What?
A drum movie fight. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Whiplash versus Drumline.
Nothing is cooler than Drumline. As a former marching band nerd, that movie was the best thing that happened to us.
But jazz is not cooler than band. Whiplash is pretty groovy.
Jazz is a thing of the past. Marching band is cool now. Think of all those viral videos of OSU and OU's marching bands doing cool stuff. You never see jazz being a viral video.
You know what else is in the past? Drumline. That movie is so dated. Whiplash won Oscars. J.K. Simmons is probably the scariest musical teacher in movie history. I know people that said that this movie is so similar to their own experiences in music.
Drumline didn't show just on-the-field fun. Nick Cannon had to go through a lot to become the best drummer on the line. He couldn't even read music, but he was still the best.
But did he become so obsessed with music that it ruined his life? Did his fingers bleed from playing profusely? But no, Miles Teller did.
He did have to clean all the drums as punishment for standing up to the lead snare, and he almost got kicked off the line multiple times. Not to mention, there was a steamy romance between Nick Cannon and Zoe Saldana, which was her first big break.
You know what? That's great. Good for you. I'll just stand here with J.K. Simmons and his Oscar, and the other ones the movie won. Hopefully he doesn't want me to play drums or get pictures of Spider-Man or something.
Let's see what our viewers had to say.
Drum. Come on, people, I want pictures of Spider-Man.
Dang it, guys, my marching band friends did me wrong. Forget you, Baritone Section 2014.
All right, since you lost, blame me Tom Sawyer on drums.
I don't know how to play drums.
Then learn it. Back to you, Katie.
Thanks, guys. We're going to take a short break so I can watch all of Whiplash in 2 minutes because it is so good. See you after this quick, emotional roller coaster.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt. There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore. And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods.
Okay, what else?
Common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
We are back and are coming in swinging, or rocking. Actually, we're just sitting here talking. Well, since I could not possibly host a panel of just me, blabbing away with me tonight is largemouth bass Sam, foaming at the mouth Grant, and melting in your mouth Caress. Rome wasn't built in a day, and due to the ever-present construction, I'm assuming the Kent wasn't either. There are a multitude of construction projects happening and more set to happen on Summit Street. Is it helping or hurting?
I would say both. Like, obviously it's a good idea to like be doing all this like, you know, like putting in new buildings, those cool new apartments. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's like right by my house, so my house is about to be like a poppin' corner. But at the same time, it's so annoying because I have to like walk up Summit to go to class, cut down Willow, up College, and the whole time like I'm walking through construction and it's different every day. And then like I get catcalled, like.
I feel like that's
that,
a bad thing though. Like, come on, they're complimenting you, you know?
Whatever, like I'm just walking by and like I'm not a piece of meat, you know what I mean?
I'd be a piece of meat. But
Yes, you would, baby.
I'm just saying, you know, I think that like doing this is a really good idea because, you know, Kent State is gonna pay me in gas. Like they're gonna pay me all my money back for gas, and that tuition money I pay them is gonna be mine again. So that would be great.
But in the end, you know, like, worst comes to worst, you guys could leave earlier, you know, or you could walk on the grass to avoid it, you know. Some of us are also blessed to like live over on university and not have to deal with all the
That's why you don't care. Look at her.
In the end, you gotta think like this is gonna connect the campus to downtown. It's gonna be a good move. It might not be done until after we're all out of here, but like.
I mean, they say it might be. I mean, who knows?
I doubt it will.
We might like
I
get
doubt
some
it
of
will.
like. We might experience a little bit of it, but I don't know. It's so annoying because like I was walking on the sidewalk and they were putting in like new patches of cement. Like I almost walked like. And
That's
we
why I
got
said
stuck.
avoid the sidewalk, take the grass, you know.
But no, because it's so annoying because I'm always like, I'm sorry, but I'm always running late, and that's like.
Our
that's why I'm
ancestors
such a
were
fast
able
walker.
to march through the grass when they were exploring the Wild West. You know, we can walk on the grass to get to class.
It's just annoying. I gotta leave like 20 minutes like before class even starts just to get there in time.
Take a bike. Take the bus.
I'm not gonna.
Order
No,
a
I'm not
taxi.
taking. I'm not
And
taking.
you
a bike.
live
I'm not
on
being one of those
university,
bikers.
so you don't understand. Like, you live on university, I live on CP
Plus, I take
time.
online classes, so I don't have to go anywhere besides here.
Well, I don't know. It sucks, but it's cool at the same time. Whatever. It's gonna better the school.
All right, well, let's see what our viewers have to think about the construction. Yes, it's making the university look pretty. No, it's harder to get to class. When will they repair the shower in my dorm room? It's just too hard to get to class. Speaking of, are you tired of walking to class while dodging all those terrible cars, terrible people, and other various methods of transportation? Great news, because we have a solution for you. Kent State Uber.
Introducing the Kent State Uber system.
Ma'am, did you call for the Uber?
Yeah, that was me.
All right, well, hop on.
We'll take you anywhere.
Kent State Uber's pretty good. You should definitely check it out because I don't get paid a lot and I don't get a lot of rides.
Hi, can I get an Uber to take me to the science mall, please? Thanks.
Our Uber drivers are friendly and we'll go the extra mile. Uber.
Are you really?
Yeah. Hop on.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Let's go.
Yeah. You called Nova?
Yeah, can you take me to Chipotle?
Chipotle. You mean the one over there?
Yeah.
Downtown?
Yeah, just right there.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
See, it's outside campus. I can only Uber you around campus.
I just couldn't understand why he couldn't take me to Chipotle. I mean, they are losing so much business by not taking people to Chipotle.
Well, this schmuck over here just tells me, hey, can you Uber me to the Chipotle so I can get a bowl or something? And you know what? Here's the goal to ask me why I can't do that. You know why? Screw you. That's why.
All right, so I am lazy. I don't want to go to class. Take me back to my dorm.
But you need to go to class.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You said that your mother?
Yeah, she did actually.
I don't like your mother.
You know what? You get your ass to class.
Uber sucks, but it's cheap.
Kent State Uber. Call us anytime, except the winter.
So get our app and sign up today, and your first piggyback ride across campus is on us. Quite literally. Coming up after this quick break, we have more of me, your host, continuing to host this show. Don't miss me too much.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be, with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all. We approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Welcome back, sports fans. You're still locked on KSUniverse, and there's no way to unlock it right now, so just take some deep breaths and wait until the end of the show, and we will send our best people out to get you. Well, our glamorous street men with hearts of gold and their pimping question talents are hitting the streets in order to pay for viola lessons. Let's see how they did with a very musical man on the street.
So, do you know the song Miss New Booty by Bubba Sparxxx?
No.
Like, nothing?
Maybe if you sang it.
It goes like booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Yeah,
You want to sing it?
No.
Come on, booty, 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 booty.
Rockin' everywhere.
Booty, 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 booty.
Rockin' everywhere.
Booty, booty.
Booty, booty.
Booty, booty. Do you like rock and roll music by any chance?
Sure.
Since you like rock and roll, I assume you know how to be a good rock and roller, right?
No.
Like just, would you like to headbang right now?
Sure, I can headbang.
You want to go first? All right, I'll go now. You judge me. How's that?
That was very nice. I appreciate the whipping your hair back and forth.
So, you know what rock and roll is, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's called rock and roll? Like, what's so rockin' and rolling about it?
No freaking clue.
It's about sex.
It's about sex. It's about sex.
That's what I thought too, but here's the answer. It was actually created by a Cleveland disc jockey called Alan Freed, and he coined the term. I don't know if it was about sex, but I like to think about sex, like a lot. Do you?
Not typically.
Hey, I'm with
Troy Dupree.
You're with Troy Dupree?
I'm Troy Dupree.
But who are you with then?
Some freak.
Are you implying me as a freak?
No, I'm a freak.
All right, so I have a question. Do you like hip-hop music?
I do.
Would you like to drop some awesome tunes for us, bruh?
Nah.
I can start a beat for you.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna drop a beat.
Would you like to start a beat? Then I can do something.
No, I don't.
Music man on the street. Why didn't I say that earlier? My musical theater background has never been more disappointed in me. Except maybe for the time that I left it. Well, moving on. All the congestion while walking to class is enough to make anyone go bananas. Let's see what your best shortcuts across campus are in our Twitter breakdown with Nicole.
Thanks, Katie. This week we asked you what's the best or smoothest shortcut you or someone you've seen takes to class. Let's roll on to your responses. The first tweet comes from Gata the Creator. He says his shortcut is to take snow dogs. This sounds like a really cool ride. Oh, are you trying to be like Cuba Gooding Jr. in that movie? Hey, I mean, you go ahead and take whatever gets you to class, right? The next tweet is from Chip Reed. He says, I don't go to class. Well, okay, that's one shortcut to take, Chip. Just don't go and avoid having to take any shortcuts at all. Smart move. And our final tweet comes from Alice Shaker, saying, my favorite shortcut on campus is skating on my tears. Grab your skates, I totally agree. It's midterms week and everything just got real. Personally, those skateboard Segway things are a must-have right now and would be my go-to method of transportation. You could quickly get to class and just carry it with you once you're done. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Keep finding shortcuts to class and tweeting at KSUniverse TV2 for the chance to see your tweet on the show. So, Katie, what's the best shortcut you have seen someone take to class?
Well, I can't tell you that because I've sworn to secrecy, but I will say that it did involve a unicycle, a tuba, and 3 cups of quinoa. Well, coming up next is a story of boy meets girl. Well, actually, they've met before, and it's more of a story of hipster indie meets like pop culture connoisseur. Anyways, it's 500 Days of KSUniverse.
This is a story of boy meets girl. The boy, Dylan Dombrowski of Lakewood, Ohio, grew up believing that sad indie pop music was the only genre of music in the world. This stemmed from only listening to the same music for 3 years. The girl, Kim Anderson of Wellington, Ohio, did not share this belief. Since the end of her high school days, she'd only loved 2 things in the world, Kanye and Ezra Koenig. This is a story of boy meets girl. You should know up front, this is not a love story.
song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love the Smiths. You have such good taste in music.
Thanks.
To die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. You know.
Yeah, so do you know any other songs by the Smiths? You don't know the Meat is Murder album where they all went vegan the entire album?
No, not familiar.
So you just casually hopped on a bandwagon because of one movie? Really?
Excuse me? This is your favorite view in all of Kent?
Yeah, I love Franklin. It's like my home away from home.
You know, aren't you like a film critic or like a writer or something?
Yeah, totally.
You should write me something.
All right.
Come on, give it your best shot.
Okay.
Oh, it's beautiful. Dylan, we've been like Sid and Nancy for months now.
Sid stabbed Nancy several times. I hardly think that I'm Sid Vicious.
No, I'm Sid.
Oh, and I'm Nancy?
You know what? Let's just forget it and enjoy our Wendy's. We can talk about this later. I love this. Dylan, wait, you're still my best friend.
Well, no promises about the quality of the story, but you can be sure that everyone will care way too much about the soundtrack and use it to fuel their own indie agendas. Stick around because you have procrastinated on that paper long enough that 5 more minutes will not hurt. Next, we have the ever mythical jokesters in Pow Bump.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, have a good time. Planting seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall. Writing on the wall. And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Welcome back to the show. I'm still Katie Boyle, and I completely forgot to tell my friend that for her birthday last week, I hid a kitten in a box under her bed. Surprise, Taylor. Well, we are proud to introduce to you, for the first time ever on the KSU stage, and anywhere actually, is the Pow Bump Band.
Hey guys, we should start a band. Huh? You know, we shouldn't have spent all our money on pizza, because now we're Baroque.
I'm done. I'm already done with this. This is a horrible idea. Hey Brandon, can you teach us how to hip hop real fast?
Yeah, can you drop us some sick beats?
Yeah, I want to drop how to drop beats. Yeah.
Beats.
What, just because I'm black?
No. Ba 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 ba.
So guys, I didn't have a flannel, but I did have a sweater. So we could definitely do
Dude,
boy band.
that's not even 90s,
what?
dude. Have you watched any Nirvana videos, man?
You just said 90s. I
Load
thought we were
up
doing
on-
boy band.
No, raw
I hate the
90s,
90s.
man. Come on, early.
Took my throttle.
That's so. I think I'm a squirrel. A very pretty squirrel. I'm always high, so I'm used to this.
All right, guys, why did you call me in here?
I believe we have a very fire mixtape with us. We just created it today.
We got some hot tunes in our hands.
We got
show
some good stuff right here. Why don't you give it a look?
You too can win concert tickets right now if you call in. No takers. All right, more for me. Well, thank you for letting me grace your lives with silliness and nonsense. If you'd like to contribute more, please visit KSUniverse.wordpress.com and vote on our stuff. We have weekly Twitter questions, so follow at KSUniverse TV2. Want to give me a not-so-secret word to say on air? Tweet me at Katie A. Boyle. I hope you feel better about your place in the universe, or is at least able to forget about the fact that we will all die one day. Well, have a great night and keep on dancing.
All right. I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it. Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can